So I would like to start about a case study of Hubara bustard, and that's a political bird of Pakistan. So uh, yeah, Hubara bustard, Talor in local parlance is a migratory bird that visits desert area of Pakistan in winter. It's hunted by Arab dignitaries and princes in Pakistan. The government, through its Foreign Affairs Ministry, issues permits to Arab princes. As per IUCN red list, conservation status of this bird has been changing from endangered to vulnerable. There is a different role of actors in Hubara hunt. As a result of decline in Hubara population, Supreme Court of Pakistan banned its hunting in 2015, just a month before the start of hunting season. Prime Minister House, Foreign Minister, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and Ministry of Interior of Pakistan filed a petition in Supreme Court of Pakistan, pleading that this ban would negatively impact Pakistan's relation with Arab states. Therefore, ban should be lifted. So soon after, Supreme Court lifted the ban and hunt started, and it still continues. So conservation organizations like IUCN, WWF Pakistan did not react to this court decision, but nature lovers protested. So I was just looking at different players and stakeholders in the situation that how a bird was being perceived, how it was being looked at by different players. There was great stake of the local people. There was a stake of the Supreme Court of Pakistan. There were WWF Pakistan and IUCN, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So it was just a mixture of different stakeholders who were looking at the hunting from an economic perspective, from the relationship between the countries, Pakistan and Middle East countries. So there is a role of different actors in this migratory birds that visits Pakistan, particularly in the winter season. So, yeah, my question is regarding Hubara, a political bird. So, what makes it political? We look at the birds from different contexts. Sometimes these are the resident birds, local birds, migratory birds. So we look at birds in context of the seasonability. So as there are different stakeholders in this scenario, particularly in context of the Hubara. So my PhD work will be looking when and how does hunting of the bird become a political or a conservation issue, and who decides what. So this is the first question of my PhD work that I will be looking at. This issue. My second objective of this study is to investigate how this politics of conservation makes and unmakes the conservation practices in wildlife, and redefines species, and which species become target of conservation and which species should be marginalized. So in this case, I think this is a very interesting scenario, particularly in context of the Hubara, that how conservation practices are very much relevant in context of the wildlife. My third question is to explore how various institutions, governmental and non-governmental, involved in conservation practices have different narratives on Hubara hunting due to politics among and between them. So it's like a scenario in which different stakeholders are involved and looking at the bird. Some are considering an economic asset, while others are looking at it in context of diplomatic relations, while the others like WWF and IUCN are looking at in context of conservation and local. In the last one are the local communities and the media. So there are different dynamics, different scales through which different lanes through which this bird is being observed. So I think this is a great case study in context of politics of nature conservation, politics of species conservation in Pakistan. So that's it.
Thank you,
Thank
Asif.
you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.